So a lot of you may already know that this year I'm making it more of an effort to expand my gaming horizons because the art of gaming is something I have such a big passion for, and all things considered, I think I have a pretty limited view of it. So this means playing some games that I've always wanted to play but never have really played before, um, like Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney and Final Fantasy VII, and also just playing games a little more outside my comfort zone. Stuff like Resident Evil, which I'm going to be playing during October this year. Um, I don't know, dating sims. Just stupid romance dating sims. I just want to experience just all sorts of things, you know? um, as you all know, I've been kind of always stuck with Nintendo for most of my life. And not to just Nintendo or anything. Obviously, I love Nintendo. I made a whole channel revolving around Nintendo, but because I always stuck with Nintendo, there's a lot of games I missed out on. Well, that doesn't mean I've played everything Nintendo has to offer, and one of those many things is Fire Emblem. It's something I've always been kind of interested to get into, but recently I've been pushed over the edge. I'm gonna play my first ever Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, and we'll see how much I like it. This is apparently the best Fire Emblem game ever, so that's good. um, but the reason I decided to do this now, more than ever, um, Byleth's introduction to Smash Brothers actually, is what pushed me over the edge. Byleth is actually. I was a little pissed when Byleth was put into Smash 2, admittedly. I was like, another fucking Fire Emblem character. Oh my gosh. And, like, I don't know, like, I know Fire Emblem doesn't have the most representation compared to other franchises, but other franchises have a little more variety with their characters. Fire Emblem, they're all just anime swordsmen. And maybe they play differently, but at the end of the day, it's still a little boring. Um, it's, I mean, it was kind of clever. We were all expecting like something outrageous and crazy, and they're just like, yeah, no Fire Emblem character, man. Like totally unexpected. Um, it but yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I was a little honestly pissed at first, but I was gonna give Byleth a try. And honestly, Byleth is probably my new favorite character in Smash Bros. Ultimate. They do with the last few Fire Emblem characters they've introduced, they have done a pretty good job of making their movesets revolve a little less around swords. Like Robin, for example, has magic and whatnot. Um, I mean, I guess there's like Chrom still. He's pretty much just a swords dude, and Lucina too. But Byleth, she has the bow and arrow. She has the axe thing. I don't know what they're actually all, because like I said, I haven't played Three Houses yet, but she was actually really, really fun to play as. And like I said, I'm really considering making her my favorite character now. I don't know. I recently also played as Terry for the first time as well, because I haven't been playing Smash in a while, and since recently I've been really into Smash Brothers, which I haven't been into as much since it first came out actually. Um, but recently I've been really back into it, so I missed most of the DLC. Um, so I played Terry alongside with Byleth, and I don't know, Terry's really fun as well. I like the kind of character that just like can hit hard and move fast, and has some occasional range to them. But yeah, Terry and Byleth fit that perfectly. It's why I enjoy Lil Max so much, even though he's really not that good of a character competitively. But I still have a lot of fun playing as him because he's fast and he just goes in there and you know. Anyway, um, yeah, I really like Byleth. And while I am a little frustrated with the amount of Fire Emblem characters, um, they do make I do well admit they do make it a kind of an effort to make some of them a little different. At least the new ones, because I mean, some of the new ones introduced are clones of other characters, like Lucina is Moss clone, and Crom's a clone of Roy. So I guess, but a lot of the ones that are just original characters and not Echo Fighters, they do make a concentrated effort to make a little unique. Corin as well. Um, they do some unique stuff with him slash her. Um, I'm not too familiar with Corin's playing style, but I know enough about Corin to say, yeah, he's not just a Surge boy. But please, no more Fire Emblem characters. listen. I like Byleth and all, and I've recently realized that a lot of Fire Emblem characters are actually some of my favorite characters to play as. I love playing as Lucina. I love playing as Byleth. I love playing as Ike. But please, no more Fire Emblem characters. I mean, I guess I won't be disappointed, but I don't know. I don't see how you can do anything else with the franchise in terms of characters. Like seriously, I'm okay with giving representation to franchises that have tons of representation already, but just at least make it unique characters. Like Piranha Plant, no one was mad that. I mean, people were mad at Piranha Plant, but not because it was another Mario character. You get my drift. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, Bowser's introduction in Smash has pretty much made me want to buy Fire Emblem Three Houses. Also, listening to the music a lot has made me realize the soundtrack to the game is beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. The Fodlin Winds song is. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but whatever that song is, it's gorgeous. Um, and also, um, I'm kind of really interested in the story. From what I understand, you start as Byleth, the main character, and you get to choose which, and you work with like a school or something in a country that's split into three houses. Um, you get to choose your house and everything, form a bond with the students, and then obviously, like every other Fire Emblem game, you go into battle and whatnot. I'm not really a super big fan of tactical RPGs. They've never really been my style. I like action RPGs, turn-based RPGs, but tactical real-time RPGs, uh, but I'm willing to, try and get more into them. I feel like it's something. I don't hate them or anything. It's just never been like my biggest thing. um, but yeah, Fire Emblem is pretty much just your standard tactical turn-based RPG as far as I can tell. Except when a character dies, they dead for good. If everything I've heard is true. So prepare for a lot of emotional moments if I really do get invested into this game. Yeah, that's pretty much all I know about this game going in. I know like eventually like a war, like there's a time skip midway through the story or something, and a war breaks out and you gotta fight with some of the students you bonded with or something like that, depending on which house you chose. I don't know. I'm not 100% certain on all the details, but yeah, I'm telling you literally everything I know. So yeah, unlike Phoenix Wright, I'm going into this completely 100% blind. This is another effort of mine to go outside my comfort zone, get into more games, um, that to expand my gaming horizons. So I really enjoyed Phoenix Wright. I know I haven't. By the time this video goes up, I haven't posted all the Phoenix Wright episodes yet, but I'm already on the third Phoenix Wright game, Trials and Tribulations. I'm recording this on February 4th, 2020. Just so we're clear. And I just uploaded the 7th episode of the original game. So yeah, the first game will have like 26 episodes. I don't know how long Justice Falls is gonna be. It's like half of that, I'm thinking. like 18 to 20 episodes, I think, for Justice for All. I can't remember exactly how many I recorded, but I finished Justice for All, and currently I'm working on the third game. So I got really into Phoenix Wright, just in case you can't tell. I've gotten super into the fandom, been looking up fan art and whatnot, and pretty much has become my newest obsession. Same deal with, on the same level as like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and whatnot. So we'll see if Fire Emblem goes as well. And I just realized I just spent the first 10 minutes of this video rambling. Well, oh yeah, we still gotta download the software. I could have been doing that while rambling. What the hell's wrong with me? I was gonna live stream this, but I decided to make it part of the unedited format instead. So, damn, well, now I have nothing left to ramble about. The Byleth is a really fun character in Smash Bros. Like, I say that. I've always said it before, but she's really fun. She's a little slow. I wish she was a little bit faster, but I mean, she can be countered pretty easily, is what I'm trying to say. But when you land, like, her smash attacks, oh, it's so freaking satisfying. I love Violet so much. I love her little whip sword thing. And her bow is actually probably one of my favorite bows in Smash. I'm not usually a big fan of bows in Smash, but I like Hobo. I like Hobo. Fire Smash is okay. Not my favorite Fire Smash in the world, but hey. That's fine. I just want to start this game. I was gonna start playing it yesterday, but I got busy with other stuff. So I've been looking forward to this, because yesterday is when it came in the mail. I've been looking forward to this for so long. Like I said, I've been meaning to get into Fire Emblem for a long time, but it's always been one of the... It's never been, like, the top of my to-do list. It's always been one of the things on, like, the bottom, because, like I said, tactical RPGs aren't really my thing. I do like the concept of having, a permadeath tactical RPG, though, where, you form a bond with the character, and, like, they could die, like, forever. They could be forever dead. I guess I first experienced something like that with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I've never finished a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. I got like halfway through the first one though, like Blue Rescue Team. Um, and I kept losing a Magnemite or something in a dungeon, and I was like, no, not Magnemite. So I kept resetting the game because I kept losing my Magnemite. I felt so bad. Man, I've gone through a lot of Magnemite now that I think about it. Keep getting random shinies of Magnemite and... Man. Man, I should use Magnemite in a playthrough or something. I freaking love Magnemite. I never really thought about how much me and Magnemite have actually been through. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, dang. Oh, we can start the game now. Woo! 13 minutes into the episode. Oh boy. Don't you love how big my lung capacity is? I can talk a lot. I can talk up a storm. Hold on, before you go any further, I need to turn I almost said the temperature up. The volume of my TV up. I need to turn my TV's temperature up. Oh, it's just a loading screen, isn't it? Alright, here we are. Update day has been downloaded. New difficulty level titled Maddening has been added. The Goddess Tower can now be viewed in extras under the event gallery. Note the event gallery is unlocked after clearing the game. Okay. To start playing the Maddening difficulty, select new game from the title menu. Well, considering I'm very unfamiliar with tactical RPGs, I don't think I'm going to start off with the Maddening difficulty. The most save slots has increased. Ooh! It's now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. A new ally will join in Crimson Flower. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't download any DLC for this game, by the way. In case you're wondering. I I want to see if I actually, am into the game before I buy the DLC. So, yeah. Well, since I haven't played a tactical RPG like in a long time, actually, I think the last one I played was Advance Wars. Back when I was in high school and could get GBA for iOS on my iPad. I'm very unfamiliar with tactical RPGs. The last legal one I played was like the Project X Zone demo. We do normal. Fallen units rise again after the battle ends. Fallen units are lost forever. Every decision counts. Okay, I want to do that. I do like that they give you the option. I want to do that because it just intrigues me. So we're doing normal difficulty, classic mode. No, I'm good. I'll play with myself. I'm used to it anyway. Damn.
Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved.
No, it's like see this in a Nintendo game. Totally a lot more violent than Mario, let me tell you that. I do recognize some of these weapons that I saw from Byleth's moveset in Smash, so.
He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my gosh. The blood. Have I ever seen blood in another Nintendo game? I don't think so. Out of the ones I've played. Oh, it's that chick. It's alters the name. Hold on. It's coming to me. She's really cute though. Before we go any further, can I just say, God damn Nintendo. You need to make an anime. You need to make your own anime already. That looked beautiful. I wonder how you got in here. Oh, never mind, she talks.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Select a form? Why do they word it like that? Just told me to pick a gender. What is your form? Male? I'm gonna be female because I like playing as the female.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm a ghost. I'm a demon. I'm immortal. Does this change anything? Oh, unlike a visual novel, I guess I have a log and a auto advance thing.
Oh, I wonder how you got in here.
It's cool. I'll just say I'm immortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Oh, I get to name myself? Do I want to keep my name Violet or do I want to change my name? Email. I'll name myself Evan.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
You want to know my birthday? Oh, moon is month. Okay. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 10th. I'm on the 10th month. I always forget. The Wyvern moon? Oh, that's cool. Yes, I got a cool moon. I always see those things like your birth month is what video game universe you live in, or your birth month describes your favorite fast food restaurant, something like that. And I always end up with something sucky, you know? Let's see the other moons. We got the Guardian moon, the Pegasus moon, the Lone moon, Great Tree moon, Hopstring moon, Garland moon, Blue Sea moon, Voiding Rain moon, Hostbow moon, Wyvern moon, Red Wolf moon, and Ethereal moon. Oh, that sounds so cool. I want to go with my actual birthday, though. So, I would probably normally go with Ethereal moon. But I want to go with my actual birthday. I wonder if I don't know if this changes anything, but I guess we'll find out.
Wow, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
For real?
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Oh, lazy goddess. I think she's a goddess anyway.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Shooting by a young girl. Okay. I guess I was also dreaming about war. I don't know, should I tell him I was dreaming about a young girl? Nah.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. Battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Wait, what if my main character dies? Is it just game over, or do I die for good too? Do I just take control of another character? I'm assuming it's just game over if I die. Okay. Time to move on. Our next job is in the
I told
okay.
you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting.
Oh, I made him like me more, I think.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please,
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
You can't say the damn word.
We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Oh, dude. Okay, we'll just start with file 1. Oh damn, did you see that thing go? Like it was slow for a while and I was about to complain, then went... Okay, skirmish at dawn. I'm assuming this is the tutorial.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Oh, listen to this soundtrack. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Alright, select a unit and then move next to an enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open. To attack, select the attack command and choose a weapon. Alright. Go on, let me just enjoy this music for a bit. Oh, it's so good. Okay, well there's me. I have an item called a vulnerary. I have an iron sword. I have a combat out called Wrath Strike. I'm sure we'll figure out what that means in a moment. I don't know what this means. Oh, I can check all the movable spaces. Okay, because I'm guessing different areas have different terrain. Defensive terrain for all except flyers. Okay. Wasteland. Terrain that is difficult for a cavalry to traverse. Okay, neutral terrain is grassland and bridge. Okay. Alright, so I have... I'm sure we'll learn about combat arts later. So I have an iron sword in 27 HP. Dimitri over here has an iron lance in 28 HP. Elder Guard, I love her design, has an iron axe in 29 HP. Class 26 HP. Ha, that's even worse than I am, noob. But I'm sure he has some good stuff about him. Curved shot, Tempest Lance, Smash. I don't know what weapon durability. Like, I can assume what it means, but I don't know, like, how it affects gameplay yet. Oh, what about my dude? He's level 3. He has an iron lance as well. No combat arts. Oh, and then there's battalions. I heard that's a new feature in this game compared to other Fire Emblem games. Alright, well, I want to start going into the action, so... Oh, is he... Oh, is that showing where he's headed?
I will prevail.
I don't know what this is showing me.
I'll cut through.
Bows can attack from long range, although hit rate is reduced as range increases. They're highly effective against files like Pegasus, Knights, and Wyvern Riders. Bows can attack from long range. Alright, I just read... Why did I read that again?
Ready and willing.
Let's start with me. So is that going to show where he moves if my attack doesn't kill? Let's see, I can do Iron Sword, or I can do my combat art. I don't know what any of this means down there. What does hit mean? Okay, so I'm guessing those are like my basic stats. Like that's my attack stat. I guess crit is my chance of getting an extra, like a critical hit, like in Pokemon. I don't know what hit means. I don't know what ASR put in Russell are. Range. I can understand range. Is Russell like resilience? Is Avo like avoid? Like my avoidance stat? Oh, we'll just attack normally for now. Oh, he attacked me. That hurt. A weapon will break when repeated use brings its durability to 0. Okay, and then the combat arts also highly reduce the durability. Okay. If I was a broken weapon, but your might, MT, and hit rate will be reduced. Oh, is that what hit means? Like my hit rate? Okay. And enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. Be careful with your weapons. You cannot repair them mid-battle. Okay, so they can't always make follow-up attacks, it seems. So right now I lose 1 weapon durability on my Iron Sword. And if I use that, it will reduce my weapon durability by 1. So hit is my hit rate, it seems. And then I have all these other stats down there. I have 63 total stats. Okay, strength, magic, dexterity, speed, luck, defense, resistance. Charm? Character? Something like that? Assuming not all of these are gonna affect battle that much. I still don't know what Os Void and range mean, though. Well, I know what range means, but I'm not 100% sure about the others. Also, I don't see a might stat. Where's there a might stat? And what's MV? Is that move? Is that how many spaces I can move? Probably. Then I got abilities down there. I don't even know what that does. I just don't complain about what I don't know, because I'm sure the game will teach me. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so these are out of my range. For one reason or another. Nice!
Your defeat was inevitable.
Use the battle menu to create bookmarks, saves, view tutorial guides, and more. To access it, press the A button when a cursor is on space on an active unit. Once all units have taken action, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. You can end the player phase early by selecting End from the battle menu. Oh, so wait, I can see... Okay, I can see what everything means, it looks like. Combat forecast. Combat forecast will be shown before you commit an attack. If attack speed, okay, that's what AS is 1 year greater than the others by 4 or more, the faster unit will strike twice. This is indicated by a ×2 next to the attack's might. Oh, okay, I see. That's where the might stat is. Status effects. Oh boy. Some weapons in combat will inflict status effects, such as lowered stats or poison. Different status effects will have different durations. All status effects expire naturally, but you can also recover from them earlier by using items like antitoxins or white magic such as Restore. Okay. Casual mode units whose hit points are reduced to 0 retreat from battle and return afterward. In classic mode, they are lost forever. If everyone's hit points are reduced to 0 in classic mode, the game is over. Casual mode, it only ends if your army is defeated. Okay. So yeah, it's game over if I lose. Oh, in casual mode, it only ends if my whole army is defeated. Okay. I want to know what all the stats mean. Is there, like, item drops? I can figure out what some of these already do. What do some of these already mean? Start combat, first select one of your units using the A button, then select an enemy within attack range, highlighted in red. Okay, already knew that. Some combat arts gain bonus damage against certain types of enemies. In these cases, the damage will be double the weapon's might. Okay. A speech bubble by one unit when you select another indicates that the units have something to say. Use the talk command while they are adjacent, and the conversation will build support between them. Oh boy, I should read through all this, but not now. I kind of want to just go. You know, you can go over there. It doesn't seem like you can actually move for some reason. We'll put you over here. Enemy phase begins. The ally phase. Player phase.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Why aren't the enemies doing anything? Some trainings will have effects of the unit occupying a forest. For instance, raise a unit's evasion and defense. Move your units to advantage terrain and prepare to meet the enemy. Okay, I guess they didn't do anything because it's a tutorial. Okay, and I can highlight them to see what they got going for them. Okay, I see. I can see their range, their movement range. Alright, so we want to go to the forest.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Forests are not the only type of terrain type you'll encounter. Keep an eye out for others such as thickets and hill tiles. You can see the effects of terrain by placing a cursor over it. Press the X button on an empty space to toggle terrain information and unit icons. Okay, so I can press... Okay, so defense terrain for all except flyers. Increases evasion and defense. Byleth, or me, I guess I should say, can't really go to the forest. So I'll just chill out here. Oh, can I talk?
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
I thought speech bubble had to be a... I can trade? Oh, I can trade, like, items, it looks like. What's convoy? Yeah, just wait. I want to know what convoy means. Oh no! Okay, there's everything. I was like, wait, why is the guy shorter now? The convoy thing in here? I don't think there is. You also cannot go to the forest. Whoops. You just chill right over here. You can chill with Byleth or me.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Nothing. Let's see what the enemies do this time. Nothing. Okay, cool.
This is a fine opportunity. It's the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Typically. But they can, it seems. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skill levels go up. Okay, there are no combat arts for reason of faith. Those skills grant magic instead. Okay. Wait, I think this was a bad idea. I thought I could battle someone for some reason. Whoops. I don't think anyone here is going to be able to use combat arts. Haha! Ooh! He missed. Gotcha. Hold on, I want to try the combat arts. Well, that did slightly more damage. I'm sure we'll get crazier ones eventually. Can I just stay in place? Yeah, I can.
Failure is not an option.
I'm guessing I can attack him like this because he's a bow.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Select the items option to change your equipped weapon or use items such as Vulnerary, which restores your unit's hit points. Okay. Oh, but it won't let me use it. Where's this last dude at? Oh, he's all the way up there.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
He looks like the big bad boss.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Linked attacks. When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked hit. During a linked attack, your avoid rate, AVO, okay, and hit rate are higher than normal. Linked attacks between certain units will also raise might. Good use of linked attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. An item icon on an enemy indicates that you will get an item that is highlighted green in the units, the tails display when you defeat them. Alright, so let's try and keep our allies close. You can keep him a little farther away because he's a bow. guess he hasn't moved yet. Oh, he's getting closer. Okay, so allies are just pretty much characters I can't control all day. What's your attack range again? 2? So I could be right here and you could attack? Oh wait, hold on, I meant for you to attack. Oh, did I just cancel? Okay, I just canceled that movement, didn't I? Should I even try it? Yeah, Han. Yeah, let's have him attack.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
I like the sound of that. I'm guessing your range is only 1, so that's why you can't counterattack. Then we'll have Byleth get over here, and then we can do a linked attack, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's use a combat art.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Well, some protagonists do that. Wait, what about the linked attack?
We must all do our part.
Oh, I got an iron axe. That's cool. Oh, did I kill him?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis, and I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Was it wrong of me to try and save the life of someone else? Like, I like her. I just want to save her, man. Oh, my PC battery is running low, apparently, despite the fact it's plugged in. Come on, plug in, brother. Come on, plug in, brother. Stupid PC ruining the moment.
stopped. However, did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh, and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now, what to do?
I'll just wait here and wait to die.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go. Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
I don't even know what questions I should be asking, let alone answers. Like, you got some obvious ones like, who are you? Why was it wrong of me to, try and save this girl? I mean, I guess me dying is kind of bad. Because that also means you die, I guess. So I can understand your frustration, but... Don't go talking to me like I'm some sort of, like, bad guy.
You just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Woo! I'm the MPV, guys! MPV? MVP.
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
Damn.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Why'd you leave for no reason?
Goodbye, Captain.
I'm guessing you had reasons.
Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
He's a stranger to me. That's correct. I'm a bandit. I'm definitely not a bandit. I'm just a... I thought I was a mercenary. I don't know which one to answer. Pretty sure none of these are true. Oh, hold on, I'm moving the mic real quick. Oh wait, hold on, the mic is stuck on something. The wire, hold on. Hold on, you won't hear anything for a minute. The mic wire is stuck on something. Alright, so I turned off the mic, so you won't hear me rustling around with it.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain.
I think I made the right choice.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
your presence is required. Get going.
Alright. Who are you talking to? The demon inside my head.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Actually, I almost died. Don't let anyone know, though.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Blade Breaker?
But he really is my father?
Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the
Kinky.
three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy.
Ooh, damn.
Royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Actually, I almost died. Shh. I guess I was doing pretty good until then, though, you know? Keeping it all together.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
So I'll give myself a pound on the back for that.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
I won't pick this yet. I kind of want to get to know them a little more. I mean, right now I'm kind of leaning towards Miss Eldegard. I do like the dude in blue, though. Can't remember his name. Claude was the other one, I think. He's pretty fun. God damn, I don't know who I want to pick. I like the dude of blue in blue's like ideas behind being a royalty, you know, how he was like, oh, you shouldn't find distrust in everyone. But I do understand where Eldegard, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I do understand where she's coming from, kind of. You always gotta be on your toes. This dude just seems like a fun dude, TBH. damn, I don't know what I want to do. I do like Eldegoard's design the best. This is a tough decision. TBH. TBH. Let's see. We got the Land of Ancient History, Land of Noble Knights, and League of Nobles. The Ancient History part sounds the coolest to me. You know? I've never been that into, like, royalty and all that. Or knightlyhood. I do like history, though. While I wouldn't consider myself like a history buff, like a major history nerd or anything, I can't say I hate it, so. And I do have to wonder if it'll help me, like, figure out what that battle at the beginning was all about. Help me understand it a little more. I've never been into like stories about nobility or knights. I'm not saying I hate them or anything. Like, there's a ton of cool, like, you know, stories about, like, the Knights of the Round Table, and I read one in English class. I can't remember which one it was, but it was a really cool story. God, which one was it? Which Knights of the Round story table did I read in English class? Can't remember. Can't remember what it's called. Also, I probably can't even remember what it was about. I remember enjoying it though. This was back in high school, man. Man, I straight up don't know. Think I like the dude in yellow the most. TBH. But I don't know. I don't really want to be in a land like about that's all about nobles and whatnot. The Land of Ancient History does sound pretty just fascinating to me. TBH. Like I said, I like stories revolving around history. Like I said, I don't hate stories about knights or nobility by any means. If it's done well, it's done well, you know? But in terms of, like, general overall, really into that history stuff. I will admit, I kind of like Claude the most. I do have a little bit of a crush on Eldegoard, though. But that's only because she's a female telling me how cool I am. I have to be honest with myself. We'll do Land of Ancient History.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Glad we can all still be friends and not mad at me, though. Also, now that I think about it, probably better that I went with Elgar, because it seems I formed the closest bond with her during that battle. I'd say Claude is probably the most unique, TBH. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me.
I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping.
Oh, did she just fall asleep?
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil,
Wait, it has no kings or emperors.
mighty powers now exist.
That was the place of nobility, though.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Man,
There
this is
it
so
is.
pretty.
Garrick Mock Monastery.
Nice close up. Classy.
Ray is here.
Oh, great introduction to this place. Seriously, that's how she's introduced this place to us. Oh, she's pretty. I like her eyes. Ooh.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Guess in a weird way, yeah. Full time didn't save me. I would have been dead.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Setek. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
Dude, my hair's clipping through my jacket. Father, help! I don't know what's going on.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart.
Really? Because most of the time, when I put my name into a video game, they tell me how weird it is. Okay, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving the students of the Officers Academy.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for.
I know. I was talking to your daughter.
You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
I sense some negative tension.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
I'm still hot, right?
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela.
All right.
I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
She's still hitting on me too.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middle Franc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each. Have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next emperor.
Okay, so I guess that last decision wasn't my choice of which house to be in. It was just another chance to grow closer with one of the students, I'm guessing, and this is what I choose.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house
That's cool as a Black Eagle,
is
TBH.
Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House.
That's
which is for
pretty
students
elegant.
of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
It's not really like a kingdom, it's an alliance. That's kind of cool.
That the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck!
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
I don't know which house I really want to choose. I do want to do Eldegard's. Because, like I said, I'm more into like stories about history, the knights, and nobility. Nope, no cutscene. Never mind, no time to talk. I do like the idea of being part of an alliance instead of nobility, though. I like her. I don't know her, but I like her. Woo! Okay, so far red team is winning me over. I really love that character design. Thank you for telling me how to move. If you wasn't sure what to do next, look to the left side of the screen and your current directions will be displayed there. So I can actually move. Whee! Alright, let's talk to her. I like my Ryan animation. Dude, look how fast I'm going! She's probably like, oh my god, what mistake have I made?
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Again, now insert of it? Nice. Okay, quest or task given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or vault requests will have icons above by them. Consult the quest menu to see the quest you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate the status. Icons for since request are red. Can I go up these stairs? No, I cannot. So yeah, I still don't know which house I want to choose. I really like the characters that were shown to me in the Black Eagle house, TBH. That shy girl, that sleepy girl. I can relate to them. They are my spirit animals. Literally, mood. I guess I will have more time to talk and develop a close bond with the characters before I get to choose, though, which is nice. Because at the end of the day, it's all going to be about which characters I like the most. I gotta say, that I'm getting kind of mixed signals about what each kingdom is about. Because apparently the Kingdom of Nobility isn't even like a nobility place. It's just, it's an alliance with no king or queen. So I don't know. Like I said, I do generally prefer stories about history than like knighthood and whatnot. As you could probably already told by the fact I don't. I can remember all the stories I've read in like about history in English class and history class and whatnot, but can't remember the one Knights of the Round Table story I read in English class. So I don't know. Just stories about nobility just kind of bore me because it's like, oh, they're like all rich and powerful and whatnot. Boring. Like, I don't know. The idea of being a king or a queen just doesn't like appeal to me, you know? I mean, obviously I like Disney shows and princesses and whatnot, but that's a little different, you know? Like stuff like the King's Speech. Stuff like that, like, doesn't really interest me a whole lot. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I like a bunch of stories about nobility, but yeah. Night stories all look cool because they're more action packed and whatnot, and usually have more of a little fantasy setting to them. But yeah, you know, they're still a little boring to me. Probably because they're so old. There's been so many, like, tropes and, like, they're just so old. TBH. I feel like I see one fantasy night world, I've seen them all, you know? Like, and if they're done well, they're done well. That's why I like history stories a lot, because, like, they can take place all over the world and be about different parts of history, and history is just, like, this unpredictable thing, you know? You know, what's gonna happen? It's interesting to see how one thing can, cause a chain reaction, cause some big development or whatever.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Now, to be now that I think about it, if I did get killed, it wouldn't have helped anyone, because she would still probably been killed. Well, no. I could have been killed, and that would have, she wouldn't have been the one to get struck down, which could have given her enough time to strike back. Like, boom. There you go. Okay. Because why would I want to walk to the door to go to another room? Okay, the mini-map, yada yada yada.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Gressberg.
Edelgard, sorry.
Princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes, I would actually. Tell me more about everyone.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
I'm just a silent protagonist. I have no personality. I see.
Me? Well, what else?
So obviously it's just a close-up.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
He looks actually kind of deadly. Sure he can be trusted?
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
What do you mean by that?
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
Napping dude was a guy. Still a mood.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
I feel that. I'm kind of like that sometimes. I doubt my skill's good enough to be, assistant to the Empire, but...
He's the second son of Count Bergles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself.
Oh, it shows me the abilities and stats in battle too. Why haven't I been paying attention to that?
He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave. But don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
I like her. Yeah, see, this is why I kind of don't like stories about nobility and whatnot. Or why they don't interest me as much. It's all about dukes and whatnot, and family blood, and blah, 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 blah. It's all just boring. Like, I mean, it can be made interesting. I'm not saying it can't, but... I don't know. I guess I'm just not into, like, politics that much, you know? And stories about politics. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
I give Dimitri to be my friend? I guess I can't speak to you.
Pardon me.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Must be a new student. Actually... Okay, gonna do my run. Hup, hup, hup. Does the go into your homeroom?
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
What's up?
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
They seem nice. Who's the house leader I'm supposed to speak to?
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Who are you again?
Well, don't be sad. To be fair, he hasn't told me about any of you, so you won't be left out. So what's the house captain?
What do you think? What do you think?
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Sorry, wasn't listening. Can't forget if I didn't hear it in the first place. Oh, there he is.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
I kind of agree. I like your more laid-back style. You don't care all that much about nobility or families or whatnot, or the blood that runs in you. Like, I like that. Like I said, that's kind of what makes nobility stories a little boring to me. Which is weird because I thought your house would be all about nobility and whatnot, because your land was like called the land of nobility. But it doesn't seem to be that way anymore. I was misled.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Okay. That's not a good way to introduce yourself to anyone. Hey, what's up? Let's be friends. Okay, what do you like? What are you into? Are we anything alike? Well, that's a mystery. What? Yeah, I prefer to just keep it a mystery. Okay.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
If he hits on me, I'm hitting him.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident.
Aww.
Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Aww. Poor guy. Feeling pressured by his parents.
Lysithea is the daughter of
I like her. I like her design.
Here. But watch out. She gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
I agree. Man, I like you, Claude. I should have been with you this whole time, man. I should have been with you this whole time. TBH. The reason I didn't pick you earlier was because, like I said, I thought your land was all about nobility and whatnot, and I wasn't really into that. I thought what was it called? Whatever kingdom the red eagles are from or whatever would be all about ancient history, which I'm like super into. Just way into that. That'd be a cool way to discover the lore of this place and whatnot. But no, it seems they're more about the nobility. You know? Like, every character is all about... Like, we didn't get much read on their personality. Just, oh, they're part of this family, and they're royal from this family, and blah, 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 blah. I'm just not into that stuff. I'm just not into stories about politics, unless there's, like... I don't know, like I said, it's just not what I usually go after. You know, I'm not saying I'll never watch a movie like that or anything, or I'll never read a book about that, or play a video game about that, or whatever. It's just... They're just not my thing. Just not like what I would go out my way to find, you know?
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Animal friend? Aw, that's her ability. She's like Fluttershy. Oh, I love girls like that. I love anyone like that. I just love shy characters.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit.
What the hell does coddle mean? Sounds dirty. Siri, what does coddle mean? Series. Damn it. Siri, what does coddle mean?
Treat in an indulgent or overprotective way. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yeah, sure.
Cook an egg in water below boiling point.
Oh, well, it's definitely not that last one. So you treat her like in an overprotective way. They were very overprotective before. Okay. I'm gonna make you a toughened warrior, man. Ugh! Let's get her. Ugh! Hold on. Ugh! Hold on. Ugh! Why? No, don't do that. Ugh!
If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it.
Oh, that's good.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
You know, I like this house a lot better than the other one. I thought I'd be more interested in the other one, like I said before, because it seemed like it'd have a history aspect to it. But TBH, this house just seems laid back and fun. I like it. Okay, so it seems this house is just, kind of laid back and fun. The red eagles. Also, golden deer is such a freaking cool mascot. Let's point that out right now. I love deers. I see deers like more than I feel like I should. TBH. Like deers in where I live aren't like supposed to be super commonly seen, because they're always hiding and whatnot. But I see so many deers. I've even been like up close to one on walks and whatnot. Ugh. Oh, sorry. I just love deers. Deers are so cool. I love the way they jump and they look so elegant, and I love deers. Also, it reminds me of Xerneas, and I love Xerneas. One of my very first legendary shiny. Oh, I'm thinking about it. And Xerneas is just so elegant and beautiful, and Black Eagles is cool. Let's be real. Probably my favorite of all of them. But they seem to be more about nobility and whatnot. And like I said, I'm just not interested in all that. I'm not really interested in stories about that, like about, royal family, like about blood and about royal blood, and it's just not my thing. I mean, though, to be fair, I guess for a lot of places that does technically tie into their history, like, in the UK and whatnot, where they use, like, monarchs and whatnot. So I guess it makes sense why they were called the Land of History. And apparently they have a dynasty that lasts over 1,000 years, so, Like, I'm kind of interested in that kind of stuff in the real world. Because it's interesting to see, like the rise and fall of certain kings and whatnot. But I don't know. I think it's one of those things like fiction just can't compare to like the real world stories of real kings and queens and whatnot. Because some kings and queens are just and rulers are just friggin' insane and did insane things and. I don't know. It's one of those things that fiction just can't capture. I mean, like I said, some stories can capture it really well, but some just can't. And I've seen just too many, like... I think I've just seen and heard too many, like... just cliche and generic stories about nobility. It just kind of... It just kind of turned me off to the whole thing. And with, like... royal blood and your blood is like this, so you can't be royalty, and I don't know, just you can be a senator, but you can't be royalty, or not senator, but you know what I mean.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Okay, so this one seems to be more about knighthood. If everything, up to now has showed me anything. Like I said, I do like knight stories, but I've just seen so many of them and heard so many of them. Once again, it's just not as interesting to me. There are a lot of cool knight stories out there, though. I would rather hear a good old tale about a knight defeating a dragon or something than like a generic story about nobility and people trying to claw their way up and keep their family in royalty or something dumb like that. Like some story about nobility is pretty cool. Like that Shakespeare play. Why can't I think about what it's called? Macbeth. I really like Macbeth. Probably my favorite story about nobility and royalty and whatnot. But it's also about other stuff, like envy and whatnot.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier.
And you're getting hit.
Say hi whenever you like.
And who's this? You don't look familiar.
Oh my god, I love you.
Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Oh, I love you too.
That does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I really love these guys and the mannerisms and everything.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Yes.
Dude, right now I'm leaning towards Claude, but if these guys have really good characters, then
I've heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Felix and Green, Sylvie and all friends, okay?
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
No. Alright, where's Dimitri? I apparently spied him. Oh, there he is.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blafid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
Aw.
In any case, welcome to the
I do like this guy's demeanor.
I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Oh, don't be like that, man.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Alright.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends.
Yeah, see, I'm just not interested in this kind of stuff. Like, who's the heir of House Gardner? Like,
Well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
if a female ally's adjacent unit deals 2 extra damage. Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Aww.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
Sweet. I do kind of want to go to, yeah, the Black Eagle Storm Room, so I can talk to the students there. To give all of them a fair chance, because I only heard, well, what her face had to say.
Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Why didn't she tell me this?
I am called Petra.
I was about to say, can you talk?
No, I am pleased to have met you.
Okay.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Jeez,
What?
how'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
No.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
I like that little winky face she's giving me.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Aww.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family.
Unlike my stupid brother.
Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Why do you have to make a point about being the legitimate son? Ferdinand's smile makes me melt. But so cute, I love pretty boys. Alright, let's see what's over here. That cat! Yo! I can just walk through the cat. Okay. My foot is in the cat. Alright. Why did they not give this cat any kind of collision? What the heck is this? I guess it's a cool first person view so I can... Oh, dude, that's really cool, actually. You look at that. Oh. You okay? Okay. I'll say sure. Can't go past you, why not? Don't have business here yet. Okay. Sir, I'm sorry to inform you, but my foot is in your dog. Think you could help me out here? Bye. Dude, there's all sorts of just random animals chilling out. Okay, I'll find my way back. Just hold on. Excuse me.
What do you think?
Nope, this isn't the way I want to go. This way. Lots of people in here.
You there? Yes.
Hi.
You okay, man? Just pacing back and forth. Who's Cyril?
I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
No, he's just a bus boy. Well, thank you. I just want to explore this area a little bit. Might as well. Oh, hello. Oh, excuse me. Another cat just chilling here. Avoid those guys. Don't want getting my foot stuck in any living creature. That's a little awkward, don't you think? Where's this go? Oh, it's a locked door. Okay, I see how it is. Hop, 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 hop. Crest analyzer. Oh, hey.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
Well, cool.
This is my...
This didn't seem to do anything. Oh, hey, it's Manuela.
Hello, Professor. Dropping by so soon? Are you ill? This is the infirmary, you know. If you're ever wounded or sick, do feel free to drop by. Or if you would like a nice cup of tea. Would you? Well, some other time.
Wait, I thought you were... Are you a nurse or are you just... I thought you were a teacher. Are you both?
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That's it. I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job.
Nope, that's my sister. Sorry if you heard her. Okay, I guess we'll just go back.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Alright, let's recap everything once again. So we got House of Students from the Adrestrian Empire, many are nobility, and most of them use magic. I am really into magic, TBH. But I'm not really, like I said, not really into nobility stories and whatnot. Like, I'm not saying this game won't do it well. It's just not, like, my most favorite thing in the world, you know. As much as I do have a little bit of a crush on Elder God, TBH. And I really like that Shy Girl, too. But yeah, none of the other characters really stuck out to me, except the opera singer, really. And the creepy dude, but he kind of stuck out to me for all the wrong reasons, so... Anyway, the knights. I do like stories with knights a little bit more. A house for students from the Kingdom of August, most value chivalry and excel at military arts. Not as cool as magic, but I do like stories about knights a little bit more than nobility. Just because the politics are a little, you know, less in knight stories, usually. When it comes to, you know, just your basic fantasy story. It still has a lot to do about, you know, royal blood and whatnot that I'm not really super interested in, but... You know, though, it's a little more action-packed and doesn't have as much of those politics in there. In terms of the characters, though, I did really like a lot of the characters in here, actually. There was that pervert, and, you know, he just seems like a generic pervert. But, you know, I really like the friends. The guard for, man, what's his face? I'm really bad with names, I'm sorry. The guard guy was it Dew? I think it was Dew. He was pretty nice. And the childhood friend, this chick right here. They all seemed really nice. TBH. But then we have the Golden Deer House. A house for students in the Leicester Alliance. As per regional tradition, many are skilled archers. Not really that into archery. I do like the idea of it being an alliance, not really as politically driven. And I did actually really like a lot of the characters here. Got the Shy Girl I really like. Couple of just funny dudes here and there. And Claude is actually probably my favorite of the 3 characters. Too bad I don't like the color yellow, though. I like blue and red so much better. I think I'm gonna have to go with the golden deal, honestly.
So you have chosen the golden deer led by Claude, correct? Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
No pressure, though.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
Yeah, right.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I want to know all of you better. Wow. Lots of great options here.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Saros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible.
The captain? Who are you talking about?
Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Saros and a peerless mercenary. It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect.
No, I don't think that won me any points.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor. Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers.
Well, I will unite us all, because that is what I do best. I think. Wait, I don't even have any friends of my own. But no, I really like stories about uniting people of different types. So I'm down with this. Let's do it. I'm up to the challenge.
This makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Well, thanks. You already told me this. Oh, it's a loading screen, though. Okay. Whenever we get to the next save point, I'm going to end off this video right here. I feel like this first episode was a little rough, getting to know the basics of this game and whatnot, but... And of course I went on the whole monologue about what I think about the stories of nobility and whatnot, so I'm sure that was boring to some of you, now that I think about it, but hey, what else. do what I did, and I'll just make the future episodes better. We're only at the beginning, man. We still got so much to do with this game.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it.
Dude, I'm like a shiny.
Crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then. Please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think, there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained expression. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
No, I understand the excitement, bro.
More research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps, what in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Alright. Guess we're on the 27th now. Now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. So this general by selecting unit appearance.
Each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Okay, the monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you have one day off when you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be to explore. Select the calendar with the directional button to view the schedule. This is my first day off. Okay, so I can... So we already missed all this stuff. Etruscan Empire Founding Day. Okay. Hubert's birthday. Rescue at dawn. Then this is a house. This is when the house rivalry battle begins. The test battle. And then Ferdinand's birthday as well. Happy birthday, Ferdinand. Now go kill your friends. It's your first day off since arriving at the monastery. Use this time to get to know the students, the professors, and the facility. Okay. So all I can do is explore. But I think I'm gonna save. So I'm saved now. Like I can exit the game and end off the episode and whatnot. Let me just double check, just to make sure. I don't want to lose 2 hours of data. But yeah, like I said, a little bit of a rough episode, but you know, stepping out of your comfort zone at first is always a little rough. Like I said, not used to tactical RPGs or especially making videos on tactical RPGs. Hurry up, man. I got so much other stuff I want to do tonight before I go to bed. Man, I'm adorable. Anyway, I can rest. Just use that to... Anyway, next time Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we'll do other stuff, obviously. I don't know what to expect, but we'll see. That's all I have to say for now. Bye-bye.